Welcome back everyone, do hope you have been well. Well, in this video I just wanted to do a quick update on unemployment and where we stand right now. We have a brand new push, brand new calls coming out of a particular state, and I want to cover that in today's video. Now before we do, as always, make sure you guys do a couple things for me. Number one, go ahead and smash the like button, I would greatly appreciate that. If you haven't already, also make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Click that big red button and that little notification bell as well. That little bell will notify you each and every single time we do upload a brand new video or go live right here on this channel. So with that being said, we can get started and dive right in. So as we know, when the unemployment benefits ended at the federal level, it was expected that all of a sudden we would have this massive resurgence and boom of the workforce and everyone would just go back to work and it would all be fine and dandy, right? Well, evidently that was not the case, and this was predictable when the 26 states, majority of them GOP states, ended the federal benefits early in their state in the months leading up to that September 6th cutoff. We saw the job numbers get worse, nothing got better, and not everyone immediately returned back to work. It only exacerbated the problem, and people were, in many cases, left out on the streets with no roof over their head, no food to put on the table, and nowhere to go. So we immediately started seeing pushes from lawmakers, even protests outside of state capitals to extend unemployment benefits. Those calls have somewhat dwindled down, and we have not seen too much of a push in recent days and weeks. However, at the state level, we do have one new push that we can update you on. State Representative Gerald Mullery from the state of Pennsylvania is now urging lawmakers to pass his unemployment compensation bill. He issued a statement in response to Governor Tom Wolf's calling for the legislature's urgent passage of HB 549, which is Mullery's unemployment compensation legislation. He had said specifically, quote, "I am encouraged to hear that the governor's support and call for lawmakers to pass this important bill to make critical improvements and eliminate the roadblocks thousands of Pennsylvanians are continuing to face when applying for their benefits. These are benefits they are rightfully entitled to and are needed as a means of financial support while searching for a new job. It's money to put food on the table and pay bills, yet these payments continue to be delayed and frustrations continue to mount." He went on to say, "While we approach another legislative session week, it appears quite clear that the majority party once again seems more about appeasing special interest groups as opposed to supporting the hardworking people of Pennsylvania. Fixing the unemployment compensation system has bipartisan support, and we are past time of playing political games. People are struggling, people are hurting, and they need access to benefits they are entitled to fast and efficiently." So true. Went on to say, "It's my hope that with the renewed attention focused on this critically needed piece of legislation, these changes can be made and families will be able to get their benefits sooner and not have to worry about how to get their next meal or if this is their last night with heat or electricity on top of the stress of finding a new job." So he is calling for a change and to revamp the unemployment system. Now, Mullery is currently the Democratic chairman of the Pennsylvania House Labor and Industry Committee and introduced the legislation earlier this session. He said that he is optimistic that it will gain additional support in the current session. So he does believe that it will pass. While at a news conference this week in Pittsburgh, the governor did emphasize his support for HB 549. This is Mullery's legislation, and the governor also signed an executive order in regards to other areas, including paid sick leave. So it is fantastic news that we have this state representative attempting to effectuate change in the system, and he wants to see a more efficient unemployment system. But the fact is, you still have the unemployment issue. You have so many Americans still out of work, and the September jobs report sent a clear message. The fact is, they want to return back to work when they feel well compensated and when they feel it is safe. And so many Americans still feel that that is not the case. There are mounting reports that states that cut off the unemployment benefits early saw no surge in workers. And new analysis is also showing that millions of Americans cut off from unemployment benefits will still not return to work by the year's end. This new analysis, just released by Goldman Sachs on October 4th, earlier this month, shows that although unemployment benefits expired for the 5.3 million Americans in early September, hiring will only increase by about 1.3 million through the end of 2021. The Goldman Sachs analysis specifically said, quote, "Current worker shortages reflect a perfect storm of factors that have significantly reduced the supply of workers who are currently looking for jobs at the same time that labor demand, as measured by job openings, has risen to an all-time high." Now, in addition to that conclusion, Goldman Sachs also provided a few suggestions as to how the pandemic impacted the workforce. This is quite interesting. One of the pointers that they found was that many workers use the pandemic as an opportunity to retire early. There are 1.5 million excess retirees. That's about a 0.6 percentage point hit to the labor market. They also found that self-employment increased by over 800,000. Self-employment increased at the highest rate in the construction sector, where labor shortages are impacted by the supply chain. They also found that visas issued to immigrants and temporary workers fell by about 700,000. Analysts don't expect pandemic-related immigration declines to be offset by higher rates of immigration in the future. But still, many Americans are simply out of work and without excess pandemic unemployment benefits. So that is why you still see a massive divide. You have a big chasm in the workforce still. And especially with the nonstop soaring inflation and cost of living, it's only hurting the unemployed even more so. It's tenfold. Now, if the jobs report for October also paints a grim picture for the workforce, I am sure we will see President Biden, or at least the White House press secretary, pressed on this matter and asked if they will consider extending unemployment benefits one last time. Millions of Americans were not prepared by any means to have their benefits cut off in early September, and we are seeing the effects of that now. I am curious, what are your thoughts on unemployment benefits? Do you believe we should extend them one last time? Do you believe it should be up to the state and the state level to extend them? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. We'll be sure to update you guys on any other news. More updates are to follow suit. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button. Appreciate that. And if you want to see more content from my channel, make sure you are subscribed. Click that big red button and that notification bell as well. If you want to get some free stocks, all on me, all free, use those links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms Robinhood and or Webull. Get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars, all free money, no gimmicks and no obligations. And if you want to connect with me on social media, I'm on Instagram. Follow me at Logan Cohn, LOGANKOHN, right there on your screen, or the link is down below in the description of this video. Hope you enjoyed this one. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care for now.